Charlie, you describe yourself as a wine soldier. What does that mean to you?
Well, a wine soldier, you know why? That's a great question because wine soldier is the person who goes back to the wine country, can talk about a family that has been doing wine for a long, long time, and also can be able to bring not only the story, also the grape that they really want to talk about. And if it happens that it's a grape that I like, I love to bring it up to the bigger audience. I mean, when you are a wine soldier, you're also able to go to places where nobody else goes. I mean, and that's the other great thing. I mean, there's people that say, a little while ago, I went all the way to Gallipoli in the southern part of Istanbul, where there's plantings there from the times of Dionysus, they got a wine. And I start tasting, the grapes of, the indigenous grapes of Turkey. And they say, well, that is wine too.
And you mentioned communication. What makes a good wine communicator?
What makes a good wine communicator? I think how much you learn all these years and through your languages. I speak 5 languages and I'm trying to learn Chinese. I mean, and I love to learn Basque every day. That is the language of my ancestors, and I love to I won't go anywhere, speaking Basque, but I probably know much more about my own family. But speaking languages to me have been, I would say, the key of everything I do, because there is nothing, and I was telling this to someone this morning at breakfast, going about 8 o'clock in the morning with a cigarette. I don't smoke. I smoke cigars sometimes, but with a cigarette and a espresso coffee in the morning in Tuscany. This is like 22 years ago. And I said, this information that I have on the vineyard with this Italian winemaker between a coffee and a cigarette, I will never see this in a book. And there's something to say about the languages. And languages is what really got me to stay in America, where I live in Miami Beach and live in Florida in a non-wine country. We have wine in the north, but it's not, to be promoted yet. But what is important is to communicate wine is to have that language skills too. Being able to speak wines in Chile or in Okanagan in Canada, or going to northern Portugal in the Douro to make a presentation, or maybe going to Bordeaux, come to Côte d'Or, come to Montpellier, or maybe going to Verona, or maybe going to Rome, or maybe going to Austria. So those are, I don't speak German, but it's so funny when I go to all these places, they want to hear this wine soldier, what he brings, and also try to download it to the average person, which is what it's all about today.
Charlie, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Salud.